Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Buff Torchic here, and today I'm doing a tier list. Now, the YouTuber by the name Cheesyboi made tier lists look fun, so I was like, why not? Let's do a tier list. So yeah, this tier list is about the 6 Team Rocket models we have so far, in English, obviously, because I don't feel like trying to do the Japanese one, because I don't watch the sub, so I don't want to. With all that being said, let's just actually do the tier list. So this one, so this is the original motto. What the? There we go. Okay, so that's the original motto, obviously. So a lot of people would put an S tier, but I believe it goes in C tier. Obviously, that's a lie. But the thing is, it's actually not S for me. And the only reason it's not S is because there's a better motto out there, and when we get to it, I'll tell you what it is. But the thing is, like, it's just an all-around good motto because of the mirror exposure effect. And if you don't know what the mirror exposure effect, it's pretty much just like an effect where, like, if you notice something or like hear something for a long time or see something for a long time, you'll eventually get used to it and you'll prefer it over a lot of things. And that makes sense. This motto originally was in the first 5 seasons, like the first whole 5 seasons. And although there were like a few like what am I saying, dude? Okay, there were what am I even remixes? Oh my god, I can't talk. There were remixes of like the motto, but it stayed pretty much the same and consistent. And for like this motto spanned the most out of all the mottos. Obviously, since it's the original motto, it's spanned the most, and it's still good. It's not like, oh, I only like it because I hear it a lot. No, I like it because it's fun. It's good. It like sets up that Team Rocket's over the top, and that they will sing this. Okay, sing this. Oh my god! That they will repeat this motto over and over again just because like they like it and they think it's their chant, it's their fight song, so they're gonna repeat it all the time, even when it's not worth it for them. Like if they're in a stealth mission, and if they repeat it, then everyone knows who they are because they've said that thing like 100 times by that point. But yeah, since there's one better, it's gonna stay in A. But quite frankly, if that one didn't exist, it would probably be like SS plus or something because it's a memorable motto for a reason. It's not like I just remember it because it's been spanning for a long time. Like I remember it because it's good. All right, so we're moving on to the next one, which is this one, and I'm gonna play you the motto real quick so you can like verse yourself into this motto.
Prepare for trouble. You're the cellmates now.
Make it double with the really big wow.
An evil as old as the galaxy.
Sent here to fulfill our destiny.
Don't forget me!
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jessie.
Of course, James.
And Meowth are our names.
Anywhere there's peace in the universe.
Team Rocket
We'll be there
to make everything worse.
Okay, so now that you verse yourself in that motto, do you remember it? Because here's the thing, this one is the longest lived motto right here. But then we immediately cut to the shortest lived one. Now all of this one's last for 5 seasons, excluding Kalos. This one's only lived for about a season. Now it's not because the motto was necessarily bad, it's just because they implemented this motto like way late into the series. Now here's the weird thing about this motto, is that there's 2 different versions to the motto. The one you heard was in the late of Season 8, but the thick of it usually comes in all of Season 9. And the thing about Season 9 is that's the time when all the voice actors are changed. So, it's weird because this motto is like one of the only ones that both the voice actors say. Like, obviously, the first motto, when we get to Kalos, that's technically also been repeated in both voice actors' careers, but the thing is, this one was the first. This one was the first one to be done by both voice actors, and the thing is, it's not bad at all. Like, it's not like the best motto, because the thing is, I put it in B just because it's a mix between the Diamond and Pearl one and the original one. Like, you hear the few sprinkled lines about, like, protect, no, what is it? To denounce evils of truth and love and extend our reach to the stars above. Like, that part stays in, but the rest of it is changed. So, like, it's a transition between, the original motto and a new motto. And that's just kind of how I see it. It's just more of a transition than anything. Which isn't bad. Like, the last line where, it's like, uh, no, I was thinking the fourth one. Crap. There's just like Team Rocket will make everything worse, like all that jazz. Like that one, I really like that line. Like it's probably the best of a lot of these. And once we get to Diamond and Pearl, you'll see that they actually kind of use that one here, and that they actually change the motto, but they're using this transition motto as an actual transition. The thing is, the only reason this thing is short-lived is because it's transition. It's transition from the original to a new one. And the way they changed this new one is by getting it into a pretty short series. It's like if they made a new motto in the Orange Islands to try and get a new motto out, and it'd be the same thing. But since it's more like a transition, like I keep repeating myself, but since it's a transition, it's not like as good as the original, but it's definitely nowhere near bad at all. Like I know it says B tier, but like it's B tier for like Team Rocket quality, alright? Like F tier quality is just like okay motto, and like S tier is like God motto, and A tier is even God motto. Like just remember that although this tier list says S A B C F, like the thing is, it's still based off of Team Rocket. So like you gotta remember that none of these mottos are really that bad to me. Like all of them are good, but like some supersede others, and some are downgrades to the other ones, but they're still all really good. All right, now we're moving on to this motto. So let's listen to the motto first.
Listen, is that a voice I hear? James, your turn.
It speaks to me, loud and clear.
On the wind,
Past the stars,
In your ear.
bringing crisis at a breakneck pace.
dashing hope, putting fear in its place.
A rose by any other name's just as sweet.
When everything's worse, our work is complete.
Sweet.
Jessie,
James,
Meow, that's a name.
putting the good doers in their place.
Team Rocket.
In your face. Wow, about that. My turn.
Okay, so now that you've heard that motto, you can definitely see a switch in style. So here's the thing: this one could also be viewed as a transition between the this motto itself and like the original mottos, and the new mottos that we're about to get to in Unova. Because the thing is, it's like a mixture between the two. Although it's like chanty and still like their fight song, it's also a lot more poetic than it used to be. It has a Shakespeare line in there. It gets more intense, and it's more like it seems like a poem, but it also works as a chant. And like in that reason, I really love it. Like I seriously love this motto. There's nothing like too similar from it, the original motto, but the last motto is like, if you remember, they say like Team Rocket will be there to make everything worse. Like it's still there. It's like now it's just Team Rocket in your face, because it still feels like them. That last line, Team Rocket we're in your face kind of thing. Like it's poetic, but it's also like still over the top. Like this one right here. This one was a transition between like the new motto and the old motto, and the new motto they came up with was they wanted it to be more poetic, but they still wanted to feel like the original two mottos, so they gave it like the over the top spin that these Team Rocket mottos are known for. And for that, like they did a really good job. Like every time I see this motto, like watching the Diamond and Pearl episodes, I always try to repeat it. Even though I don't remember the lines just yet, I still try to repeat all the lines because they're like really good ones. Like there's not a single line that's below a 7 out of 10. They're all just perfect. And although you probably won't agree with me and everyone would like switch these two around probably, I don't care. Man, I love the Diamond and Pearl motto. Diamond and Pearl is, I know it's going to be a good series, and I know it is a good series. And with a motto like this, man, the whole motto is beautiful, and I should probably move on before I keep gushing about it. So let's go to the Unova motto.
Again is the question, so twerpish indeed.
The answer to come as we feel the need.
Bringing the blinding white light of evil into the future.
Thrusting the hammer of justice down onto the black darkness of the universe.
And carving our names in the rock of eternity.
The fiery destroyer, Jessie.
And with thunderous emotion, I am James.
Wisest of the wise, Meowth.
Now gather under the name of Team Rocket.
So there we go. So here's the thing. Like, I was saying that Diamond and Pearls was a transition, and after listening to that, you can know why. Because think about the Unova one, it's, like, heavily poetic. Like, this one was somewhat poetic, like, it has a Shakespeare line in there, but it's still, like, still over the top like this one. This one, oh, they just hammered home that it's a poem. Like, it's a long poem that's a chant. But here's the thing. I say it's just as good as the original. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to say that because, first of all, the Unova one doesn't have Wobbuffet, which a lot of people will get mad at. But the second one is also because a lot of people hated Unova. Or not necessarily hated, but they definitely disliked Unova. The thing is, this motto is really good. Like, you can't say it's a bad motto, and it's just, like, really good. Like, the way they use, like, the poeticness, it's like Diamond and Pearl, like, they try to be over top of the poem, but, like, they, like, go for the poem in this one. And instead of, like, them being over the top in their motto, and that what makes up, like, it feel like a Team Rocket motto, this one, they just, like, it feels like an ego boost. Like, they're trying to just, like, make themselves look really good. Not only by, like, using big words and big, like, poetic devices, just by, like, in general, just, like, making themselves look out good. like, like, Meowth just going, like, I'm the wisest of the wise, or, like, Jessie, like, calling herself, like, a fiery destroyer, and although James kind of makes fun of himself, it's, like, he's still, like, when he says thunderous emotions, it's poetic, but it's also making you feel like he wants to make you fear him by using these big words, big scary words. Ooh, I'm James, I'm super scary. And it just works. Because although it's not like okay, well, none of these are like laugh out loud funny, but like, they're like funny in the way that they're over the top. But this one's like funny just because like, it's taken very seriously when they praise themselves, and that's just nice when they like, when they stop making fun of each other and they just like allow themselves to boost their ego, and they take it very seriously, and that's just beautiful. I love it. All right, well now it's time for the Kalos motto. Hope you're ready.
Prepare for trouble. What's going on is us.
And make it double, being us is a plus.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all people within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jessie.
And James.
Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare for a totally grown-up fight.
Yeah, that's right. Bob up that.
Alright, there you go. So as you can tell by this motto, it's just a remix of this one right here. And although you'd probably say, oh, it's A tier or even S tier because it's objectively the better motto just because it's like remixed with higher quality and stuff, I'm actually going to put it in B tier. Now, the thing is, like, a lot of people would probably disagree because A, everyone liked Kalos, and B, like, it's the original motto again, and they brought it back, which is cool and everything. It's just that, I don't know. Like I was saying, like, with this motto had both voice actors do it, and the new motto, not the new motto, the original motto, like, that's technically true as well for Kalos. Now, I'm not knocking it down because the voice actors suck. I actually kind of prefer the new Team Rocket one. Maybe that's just because they're like in more series than them. But I don't care. I still, like, somewhat prefer them. Like, I know a lot of people, like, hated the new voice actor changes, and I gotta admit, James, I definitely had to get time to get used to James's new voice actor. But after that, like, I kind of preferred it after a while. Jessie's kind of sounded the same, and Meowth's actually improved. Like, that was pretty hard to do, but, like, I swear, the voice actor who voiced Meowth in the newer episodes he was just more, he tried more, and he was just he was more fun. Kind of like James in the original series, where he just, like, hammed up his lines, but, like, that deep, raggly voice just kind of made it funnier for Meowth. And it's really fitting, like, Meowth's voice actor, like, that fits Meowth 100%. But yeah, getting back to the motto itself, it's just, I don't know, man. You can't really expect me to care for it once you remix it. Like, when I get to Kalos eventually, I know that, I'll enjoy myself because it's the original motto, but, like, I don't care that much that you did it again. Like, it's cool that you did it again, and it's good fan service, but, like, I've heard it before, and although I don't mind hearing it again, I kind of wished for something new. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you even brought back Wobbuffet, dude. Wobbuffet could have totally had something else to do with it. I don't know what, but Wobbuffet totally could have said something cool. Anyway, with that, yeah, it's just not a bad motto. It's just one I didn't necessarily need to return yet. Now let's get to the Sun and Moon one.
You're here to find out.
Messy answers are what we're all about.
The beauty so radiant, the flowers and moon hide in shame. A single flower of evil in this fleeting world. Jessie.
The nobly heroic man of our times. The master of darkness fighting back against a tragic world. It's James.
It's all for one and one for all. A glittering dark star that always shines bright. Dig it, while Meowth takes flight.
Team Rocket, let's fight!
That's right. Wow, that's it.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell this, but this motto literally sounds like the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, meet the characters kind of thing. Like, no joke, it's literally the Super Smash Bros. Music. Like, although it's not, like, the exact same, it's just funny to me that it's just, like, introducing these guys into Smash. Like, when you think about it like that, I like it, but, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like, okay. So this motto plays, oh my god. Get out of F. Get out of F. What are you doing? Okay, I guess you can stay there. So the thing is just that, like, it's like the Unova motto, right? It definitely took heavy inspiration from that motto, and they, like, try to boost their ego, and that they just want to, make it more poetic. But the thing is, with this motto, I don't know, there's just something weird about it. Like, okay, I know that there's also the, what's it called? The weird Smash Bros. Aesthetic to it, but, like, actually, it's just weird in general, because, like, it feels like a chant and a poetic at the same time, but unlike Diamond and Pearl, it just kind of sounds off. Like, it doesn't really sound like much that they would say or much that they would care for. Like, I don't know. It's not a bad intro. Like, none of these are bad, like, by any means. It's just that I don't think it's really that good. It's definitely not as good as Unova or, like, the original one, but it's just not, I don't know. The way they took inspiration from these two, they just made an inferior version of both of them. I just feel like they could have done a little bit better with it. And yeah, okay, well, that's my tier list. This video is quite long, but who cares? My last video did really bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know you probably don't agree with this pick, or this pick, and that's about it. Or maybe this one too. Maybe that one. Especially that one. No one cares about that one, though. So yeah, see ya.